It's Rob O'Neill.
Forever.
In the brand new Keystone Sprinter, limited 3190 RLS. Dude, I love Keystone, but tell me a little bit about Sprinter.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Rob O'Neill. I'm the district sales manager here for Sprinter. Sprinter is a unique brand in the RV industry, as it's been around for 20 plus years, right? So I would challenge you.
First.
Sprinter started Keystone back in 1996. Back then, we manufactured stick and tin travel trailers. So as a brand, Sprinter has evolved a lot along the way with the RV industry to what you have here today, which is a full profile luxury laminated fifth wheel. So we've seen everything that the RV industry has thrown at us over the last 20 plus years.
Right.
We're still here. Some manufacturers haven't even been around for half that long.
Right.
There's a lot of brand confidence within Sprinter. Right here, this is a brand new floor plan that we have here. It's our 3190.
So tell me about the rear living a little bit.
A rear living fifth wheel. Probably not going to shatter the world, but we do things a little bit differently. And I think this is the best rear living fifth wheel on the market right now.
Okay.
So what you have here, tri-fold sleeper sofa. This is our Coastal Cottage, the microfiber.
Yes.
So this will fold out into a sleeping surface. It's a residential queen size sleeping surface here.
Okay. So two people.
Correct.
Yeah.
Over here you have your 36-inch Greystone fireplace. That's electric, 5,000 BTUs.
Yes, love it. So now you guys have the multiple lights, the multiple flame settings.
Correct. So you have a couple different light settings. You have low, medium, high for heat settings, or you can just have it on for ambient light.
You know what I love about rear living, especially when you have the entertainment center. Now, this fifth wheel has opposing slides.
Correct.
So we're able to get this big space we have here.
That.
But when you have the entertainment center over here on the off camp, you got the fireplace there, and then you got the Thomas Paine recliners right there. Talk about enjoying life while you're out reconnecting. And look, we talked about this earlier too. People say all the time, you can't sleep in a recliner. That is not a sleeper. You can't count that as a sleeping apparatus. I challenge that every day.
Chris, I've slept in recliners before.
Well, I mean, you've met my wife, and you know why I have to sleep in a recliner sometimes. But when you get these largest in-class panoramic windows, you open the breeze up. Let's say you're at the mountains. Let's say you go to Colorado, or you're at the beach. You got the breeze coming in. Next thing you know, you're out. You're comfortable. And these Thomas Paine, is this the pillow top or the plush top?
Yep, plush top, Thomas Paine, T-Paine.
T-Paine.
As some people know him. A couple of features here. A couple of features here. You have your USBs right here, right by your theater seat. So that's kind of nice.
charging.
And then you have your dimmer switch right here.
Yeah.
And you can raise or lower the lights here in the slide box. And you're what you said before, you're exactly right, Chris. Having this campside dinette slide with this panoramic window here, I mean, this space just feels absolutely massive.
It feels like home. Yeah, it feels like home.
Yes.
And if this is the type of style that you're looking for, the rear living style, it's great, but you're only going to sleep, 4 people.
Yeah, correct.
But we have this freestanding dinette over here. Right. And I tell you what, tell me about this, because this is beautiful.
Yeah, so this freestanding table and chairs, this is kind of an industry first, and I believe we are the only brand on the market that has the live edge tabletop, which is really kind of an eye catcher. It's something different, something unique, and it really kind of ties this whole modern rustic barn look together, which is very trendy right now. You have our dark weathered wood up here.
Love it.
The aspen oak. And it just complements with the LG solid surface.
Yes, we're going to get to that here in a minute.
Correct.
Look at the construction and the inlay that we have here in the slide. I mean, this, once again, residential, and talk about another nice feature.
6-foot slide boxes.
6-foot slide. Well, I'm 6'2", man.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
Well, 6'6".
Okay, there we go. I was going to say, don't shrink me already.
6-foot plus slide boxes.
But having that headroom, especially when this, which is pretty common in the full profile.
Correct.
Fifth wheels. Having that headroom for me is a must.
Right.
And yes, solid surface countertop on this kitchen island here, which having the opposing slides allows us to have this island kitchen.
So much room for activities.
Yeah. We got plenty of ports. We got dual USB charging on this side. Lots of countertop prep space. Farmhouse style sink, which is undermounted. Sprayer nozzle
sprayer,
here.
residential pull-down
Love that
sprayer.
because you can get all the corners.
Correct.
Just comes in so handy. But the prep room, and then tell me about the kitchen and the pantry.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'll just kind of start right here. We have this residential pantry. Open this up. This is an impressive pantry size for an RV. It does have a motion light on there. So if we had that toggled off, you open that up, stick your hand in to grab anything, that's going to kick on. So you have some room, like you said before, a mud room
Yeah.
below, so you can store, wet shoes, dog toys, anything like that. They could go right down there.
Which to me, I mean, when you're talking about you take a family out. Now, granted, rear living style, 2 to 4 people. That might be the kids. That might be the couple's getaway.
Correct.
You still, let's say you go hiking, biking, fishing, hunting, whatever. You come back, you don't want to track all that stuff.
No.
All over the place. That'd be a good space to store.
Absolutely.
Or I always talk about the grab and go spots. So, we love to hike, and having the backpack or the kavu bags or the water bags or whatever, throwing that in there is a good spot for that.
Your go bags, absolutely.
Yeah, the go bags. My bug out bag.
Coming around here, full-size doors. You have your dish drainer right here, your countertop extender, however you want to kind of skin that cat. Over here you have
the drying rack.
Yeah, over here you have more storage, but we have 22-inch residential drawers.
And that's full extension, solid wood
Correct.
on the ball bearing drives. I mean, look at the room that you have there.
Correct. So you don't have to worry about getting smaller size utensils for your RV.
Right,
I mean,
right.
anything could fit right in there.
Well, and that's the thing that people, I make the comment all the time. It's your RV. Do with it what you please. If you say, look, this is where my utensils are going to go, good for you. If that's where you want to put your fishing lures, your hunting gear, your tennis shoes, it's your RV. Somebody's going to say, that's the kitchen spot. That's where utensils got to go. Is it? Did you buy it? Somebody else right now is texting Easy RV to 32094 because they're like, yes, that's my hunting cabin. I'm going to put my shells in there. And that's what's going to happen. So we got the 3-burner cooktop. Love the grill style grate on the top.
Yep.
Plus we got the glass cover. I mean, LED accent lights right there, which night light.
Correct.
If you got the kids, you don't have to worry about cutting the lights on. That, believe it or not, that little blue LED light will illuminate the whole area in here. It's a great spot, great space.
Yeah.
Recessed microwave, got the cooktop, more storage there, spice rack up top, shell rack.
I was going to say, or your fishing lure rack.
That's right.
Yeah, absolutely.
My wife hates it when I put just the fishing gear everywhere because it's just such random spots. But it's an RV, man. It's about
I didn't see
getting out
any
and
fishing
enjoying
gear
it.
when I came to your house, but
Oh, well, yeah, no, it's because I take it out. I got somebody professional coming in. I'm not doing this. Beautiful residential fridge. Tell me a little bit about this one.
yeah, this is definitely an eye catcher when you first walk into the coach. We have our residential 15 cubic foot higher refrigerator here. Double French doors here. We've got our waters hiding in there to keep us
Yes.
hydrated.
Love
and then
it.
you have dual freezer drawers here.
Now, if I wanted the residential fridge like this and not a RV fridge,
Correct.
I'd have to get the 1,000-watt inverter just to make sure that while I'm running.
So that's something that Sprinter does, right? We have our Camping Made Easy package. There's a couple things that roll into that, but the
Sure.
1,000-watt inverter comes in our Camping Made Easy package, so that
Okay.
comes standard on here. So what that means for you, the customer, would be your RV is going to be running off of your 12-volt power from your
Right, from
tow
the
vehicle
tow
while
vehicle.
you're in transit, and this is going to be cold as you're going down the road, so you don't
Yeah.
have to worry about that.
That's important. If this is your first time ever buying an RV or looking at one, and you say, you know what, I got a 2,500, I got a 3,500 that can tow a fifth wheel. That's important because one of those things. Once again, camping and what Camping World does is try to make it easy for you, which is why we came up with Easy RV for you to get your camper. But more than that, our professionals help you enjoy the camping experience too. Because if you pull up to the camp spot after loading up, you think, oh, it's going to be a great weekend, but you don't have an inverter or you don't have the automatic switch, all your stuff's going to go bad.
Correct.
And then you're not going to enjoy the experience. You're not going to want to do it again.
Right.
And that's just a no-go at any station.
Unless
it's a coffee station.
Another new feature on this fifth wheel is that we have a residential kind of buffet hutch style right here. So you have tons and tons of storage here. Chris, that cabinet right there, open that up. That's a nice blank slate for
another trash
can.
or mudroom.
Yeah, another little mudroom, your go bag, fishing lures. Again, nice
full
deep
extension.
residential doors and drawers, wooden doors and drawers.
This solid surface countertop, man, I can't get over how beautiful and nice these are.
Yeah. With our residential backsplash
Backsplash,
here, it really just pulls it all together, especially that sculpture that we have here. Does that come with the unit if they buy this one here at the RV show?
I made this myself, so but hey, Easy RV 32094. Chris said I could have the horses. Sure, go for it. Now, residential style, shaker style cabinets here. I love the frosted glass inlay. I call this the graphite style fixtures. It's matte black, whatever you want to call it. Love the combination of the wood with those here and just how the whole hutch right here comes together and makes it look residential. Right below our power fan right up there.
Correct. So you have that fan there, and then you also have a max air fan there in the back.
Nice. Now, speaking of air, I noticed when we came in, the air conditioner was doing a pretty good job.
Right.
We have duals on this one, do we
So
not?
yeah, again, part of our Camping Made Easy package, every single Sprinter, every single time, 2 ACs come standard. So you have 50 amp service,
Yep.
you have your main AC unit here, 15K that's fully ducted throughout, and then a 13.5 dump unit for the master bedroom up front, which we'll step up there in a second.
Sure.
It's frigidly cold.
Yes, but see, but that's the way I like
That's
it at night.
exactly
You gotta
how I
have
like
that
it
at
as
night. Well, and the ducting that Keystone does in, especially here in the Sprinters, you guys have those tough locks in between the joints,
Correct.
right?
So, man, you know a lot about RVs. So with all of our
try.
duct jointers, so some manufacturers will run, essentially it's like glorified dryer vents.
Yeah, yeah.
And any of the connections, they'll just join those two foil hoses together and just tape them, right, with duct tape, duct joiner tape. With all of our duct joiners, we have these plastic couplers that are also in there to prevent crushing and tearing and things like that as you're jostling down the road, right? So what does that mean to you, the customer? So you have residential ductwork laid in your roof rafters and then off of your 35,000 BTU furnace through your floor joists as well, right? So
no
you have
soft spots down here.
no,
Yeah.
5/8 inch marine grade decking. I can get into that whole thing. But what does that mean from the duct standpoint? You have hot or cold air where you need it, when you need it,
Yes.
in a Sprinter, in any Keystone product.
And yeah, I love this. You know what? It kind of reminds me of like a cabin. Like if I was going to go to the mountains, get a cabin, this residential slip resistance flooring here.
Correct.
Love the feature. Love the way it looks. The grain. It just looks residential.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
I mean, it is our Congolium flooring, so it's like a durable vinyl flooring.
Nice. Love it. And we got the little remote here too. This is a cool feature. Now, I'm just going to unlock it real quick. Tell me a little bit about the remote. What all can we do there?
So with this, you can do your running lights, your leveling system. This has our 4-point leveling system.
Yes, automatic leveling.
Correct.
Yeah.
You have your awning. We have a 20-foot awning out front. We'll see that here in a second. And then you can run your slide outs out from this station as well.
Beautiful.
So what I like to use this for when I'm setting up for RV shows, if I'm in kind of a tight spot, and then this would be also for customers if they're camping in kind of a tight spot with trees and things like that.
Sure.
Just do yourself a favor. Do your marriage
you
a
walk
favor.
around?
Walk around and run out your slide boxes from this right here.
Do you walk around?
And you're not going to run into anything.
Talk about an easy feature. That makes owning it so easy.
Correct.
And as we make our way up to the bathroom, speaking of easy, you're going to hear me talk about it all day because it is the best thing since somebody put grains together to make sliced bread. Easy RV. Just text Easy RV, those 4 letters, to 32094. Drop us a comment, Easy RV, or give us a call, 866-853-3510. We're going to have specialists standing by right now to walk you through a rear living fifth wheel. If that's what you like, that's what you want, they got one right there near you. They're going to answer all those questions, give you a virtual walkthrough of everything that's in that RV. Then they're going to let you speak to a financial specialist. They're going to mail you the paperwork. Envelopes are already stamped and included. We got another specialist that's going to deliver that RV to your home or your campsite, tell you how to set it up. Same walkthrough you get at Camping World. Then all you got to do is enjoy camping. It's just that easy. That's why it's Easy RV. We got it, so you can get it. Now, tell me a little bit about, we got the solid glass shower right here, residential shower with the large
So you have your
skylight
one-piece
too.
fiberglass shower surrounding,
Yeah.
which I wish that I had this. My wife and I purchased our first home last year, and we have a 2-piece shower surround.
Oh.
And we just had a leak, so I had to go through and recaulk this. So one-piece fiberglass shower surround. I don't even have this in my house.
Yep.
Big square shower with the skylight up here. Right behind you, Chris, we have our our linen closet. Tons and tons of storage.
Lots of storage there, storage down below.
For I would say towels, but Chris might put shelves in there.
I would put, let me tell you, that's a good spot for tackle boxes. Look at it. Tell me it's not.
You have your porcelain toilet with a foot flush. Again, you have your
Large
stainless
vanity
steel.
sink.
Yeah, vanity
stainless
sink.
steel with, once again, I call it the graphite, but I know it's, the matte black. And I like what you guys did here.
Correct.
You don't have the 2 doors. You got a door and a drawer.
2 drawers and a door.
2 drawers. I think that was a special on Netflix I watched last night. So, mirrored medicine cabinet with the raised lip, which is going to help stuff stay in place when you're in transit.
Correct.
And I mean, just
And then you have a
spacious
nice roof fan right above the porcelain toilet.
And here's the thing too. So, Kev, see if you can you get both of us in the shot right here? Look, you got enough room for 2 people in this bathroom in an RV, taking a shower, brushing the teeth, doing whatever, and then when it's time to go, you can get out the way, he can get out the way. I mean, space is a must when you're talking about camping, especially if you have loved ones, if you have a wife that's coming. I'm gonna shut this.
Correct.
or you just got another couple that's coming with you. You want to have enough space to get in and do what you. Oh, that 13.5 AC. I see what you're saying.
Woo! It's a little chilly in here.
Tell you what, I'm gonna lay down on this king size bed, take a nap. You finish it up. This is beautiful.
Yeah, so this is our residential 70 by 80 king bed, and it does have storage underneath with strut assist. So just look at that amount of storage that you have underneath your bed.
Just look at it.
Would you just look at that?
So here's the thing with strut supporting. If you notice, when we take our hands off the bed stays up.
Look, Mom, no hands.
When you're loading, that means you're not trying to hold it with your shoulder and
Correct.
put a bag or put whatever, whatever you want to put in there. This, to me, is another one of those things that's a must. Plus, true walk around. I see I got power ports over here. I got windows right next to the padded headboard. Plenty of space, plenty of room.
You have LED puck lights on either
right
side
on.
of the bed, so
Little
if
push
you
button
want to
lights.
sleep, and my wife likes to stay up and read,
Yep,
so
mine
that
does
would
too.
that would be one thing. One thing to note with your power on this side, you have a little shelf right there to charge your
to lay
phone
yourself
or hold any kind of apparatus that you need while you're sleeping. This is kind of a new feature that we have here. XL wardrobe up here with the mirrored front. So with that shut,
nice.
this really opens up this space here.
does
I mean,
look
this bedroom is an impressive size, but with all those mirrors, it really does open up that space. And then when you get into the wardrobe itself, tons and tons of room.
Got the
to
rack
hang.
up top. Plus,
Correct.
it's lit in there. That's always a nice plus too, because when you're getting up early in the morning, or if you got late at night, having that light in there is nice. I tell you, the only thing I would have changed, and right over here, I like how I got my little shelf space there. If this were just a little bit bigger, or a cubby, so I could put stuff in. That's the only thing I changed.
Gotcha.
That's the only thing I changed. But beautiful.
Yeah.
The layout is absolutely beautiful.
What you have here, double door storage here.
And is this washer dryer prepped?
Correct.
This one is?
More storage down here. And then this is your washer dryer prep. So a combo unit would slide right in there. Your
Nice.
service department would be able to take out this style right here. There's two screws, one on the top, one on the bottom, and then that combo unit would slide right in there for washer dryer prep.
Dude, I love it. See, that's the thing I've always, and we've obviously talked about this a few times. I'm such a fan of how Sprinter thinks of things.
Yeah.
How they think of the designs, how they think of the layouts, how you think of how somebody is going to camp when they're in the unit, which I notice there's a little bit of a change here.
And that's a big thing, like I said, one of our packages, Camping Made Easy. That's what we want to focus on. We want to bring our customers, the best RV with the features that they need at the most affordable price.
Right.
So right here you have what some manufacturers do. They'll do a small window here with a longer, lower armoire.
Right.
So we shrunk our armoire up, made it taller, put a big window right here, which also opens up this huge space.
Love it.
But another benefit that the customer has is your TV prep right here, backers right there, outlet right here. So you have your TV right on your armoire.
Right there.
Not in front of your window.
Yeah, or not over here on the sidewall.
Not on the wall.
And I got to look across somebody.
Correct.
That is such a pet peeve of
Correct.
mine. Now granted, obviously when you go out, sometimes you just want to get away and disconnect from everything. But at the same time, you want to have that option to be connected.
Yeah.
And not having to look over somebody or turn this way to see the TV. Love that touch, man.
Camping Made Easy.
Camping Made Easy.
What you have? Easy RV.
Easy RV. Y'all got
Camping
Camping
Made
Made Easy. Text Easy RV 32094 or just drop us a comment. EZRV. That's 4 letters. EZRV. We're going to get your camper to you as quickly as humanly possible. And we're going to get out of this one as humanly possible, but back into the AC. Solid, large, overextended grab handle. Walking down the Moride steps here, the solid over steps. I love how you did the 4. A lot of people will just do the 3.
Yeah, we
And-
have the Lippert solid stance steps with the big first step. Some of the solid stance steps have the smaller first step. I like having the bigger first step.
I just see, and for me, it's always that last step's a doozy. And walking out in the middle of the night or walking out early in the morning, just having that's nice. Okay, I see I got my TV mount here with my Key TV connection. Tell me a little bit about this.
So Key TV is a Keystone exclusive feature. It's a smart TV input detection system. So when you plug up satellite or cable to the back of the coach, it's automatically going to recognize that input. You don't have to manually toggle.
I'm not chasing cables, man.
Correct.
I'm not
All you
chasing
have to
cables.
do is change the input on your TV, do a channel search, and now you're watching TV. Now I will say with the satellite, you have to have a box for every TV, right? So if you have one box, it's not going to be able to run out here. You'd have to take the box out and plug it in.
Sure.
But just to be clear at that, the Key TV will not disperse the satellite, just the cable. So
beautiful.
Yeah, you have your a mount that's hooked to the back of your TV on the inside, so you can hang it right here.
I was going to say you got the switchable mounts.
Yep.
I like
and then
that
you have
too.
your power and your input right there.
And I see we got the LED light. We got the awning out so you guys can kind of see some of the coverage you're going to get with the awning. But the LED light, granted, even during the day, look how bright it is. We got the sealed tinted safety glass all the way around this unit.
One thing I will touch on, I mean, this awning, 20 feet, unobstructed, so you don't have a slide out in front of that's taking up your awning space, right? So you have a ton of space right here.
Yeah.
Your sound bar on the inside has zone control, so you have zone 1 and zone 2. You can have one on or both of them on, and then that hooks to the speakers and the awnings, which point down.
Okay.
So some manufacturers will have speakers laid in the
Yeah,
sidewall.
I see you got them right here on the corners.
Correct.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep. So you're projecting your sound down and
Got
not
my
out.
overhead sound. Nice.
Yeah.
So we could play the T-Pain out here as loud as I want. One thing I will touch on too that I like what you guys do is the molded end cap over the fiberglass. This to me makes a world of difference because of the security you're going to get in it.
Right.
Plus that closure you're going to get.
And part of our fiberglass front cap, it's 7-layer paint technology with a coated key shield, which is Keystone protectant.
So, and the fifth wheel, this is the Road Armor fifth wheel hitch. Towing a fifth wheel is a lot easier than a travel trailer because of how the weight is distributed. It's in the bed of the truck. And you're gonna see right here, we got the insulated box, got the spare tire under there. So you could put, well, I mean, that's extra storage, or you could put gin in there if you need to.
More hunting or fishing gear.
More hunting or fishing gear.
You do have a battery disconnect. This Road Armor pin box will work in tandem with your Road Armor suspension system. I'll touch more on that in a little bit.
Sure.
But you do have a 360 degrees of rubber torsion suspension system at your pin box and also at your wheelbase. You do have ground deploy solar prep right here, so you can trickle charge your battery. And I do believe I did say there is a battery quick disconnect on the inside. Okay.
So when we got twin 30-pound LPs here, plus
Correct.
we got the, that's the leveling system.
Correct.
It's locked right, oh no it's not. Electronic leveling, 4 points, automatic.
Yep. So you have that override there, and then on the remote as well.
Got my pass-through storage here.
Heated pass-through storage.
Heated and enclosed underbelly as well.
Correct.
Too, right?
Yep.
That's important.
Your
And-
dump valves are enclosed in your underbelly as well, and you have forced heat with radiant layer, the astrofoil, that's going to reflect that heat back up from your 35,000 BTU furnace, 0 to 100 degrees.
Nice, nice. 4 seasons.
Correct.
And these are your terminations, obviously. Now you had talked a little bit about the suspension. Let's see, this is a dual axle travel trailer to 15-inch aluminums. We got the Dexter Easy Lube axles on there. And Bob, I don't know if you can get down there and see, this is the Road Armor suspension that he was talking about.
Yep, so you have a blue pivot arm attached to your trailer leaf springs that's always engaged and ready to absorb road shock. When you do max that suspension system out, the Road Armor suspension system is 33% more absorbent than other suspension systems on the market. Right. What does that mean to the customer? You're transferring a third less road shock.
I was going to say, that's going to make a world of difference. Got our 50-amp plug here, 4x4 sewer hose storage there, solid mounted ladder, which with the handles go over the top. Plus we're prepped for a backup camera. If you notice, the top is also arched with those 3-inch nozzles. That's going to help keep the rain and the snow off of the camper, off of you, but falling over here on the corner, if you can see right there. So, Rob, I got to tell you, this is beautiful. Brand new Keystone Sprinter Limited 3190 RLS.